With E3 2018 literally starting in a few hours, I wanted to give you my thoughts on what I wanted to see from EA at their press conference when it comes to Madden 19, Battlefield 5, and the very anticipated for me Anthem game. If you want to hear what I gotta say, check out the video. What up everybody, it's your boy Gaming Forte, back at it with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you do all of those things along with the notification bell so you can know the next time one of my videos go live. Now, it is no secret that EA has a lot to prove when it comes to their titles that's releasing this year. I believe there's less pressure on the Madden franchise than ever before, but there's more pressure on the new Battlefield franchise and Anthem. Mostly just because Anthem is a very ambitious game. They have a lot to prove. They took the A-team off of the very stellar Mass Effect franchise and put them on a brand new IP, and that really didn't help the Mass Effect franchise at all, and a lot of people were upset about it. So these people are really looking forward to Anthem being something that's going to be a standout product this year, and EA definitely has to deliver on that front for this to be a great move by them. When it comes to that Battlefield franchise, after Star Wars Battlefront 2 last year and the fiasco with the loot box system, a lot of people are just going to be looking at this title and saying, hey, are they going to do it again? Which I believe is a legitimate question, because we all know EA wants their games to all be service-based. These are all questions that need to be answered and shown off at E3 of 2018, and I hope to get a lot of more answers around that. And like I said with the Madden franchise, I just want to see more iteration on the long shot game mode. The single player campaign that they added to the game last year, which was actually really good, so I just want to see more from that game. So let's get started with Anthem, because that's my most anticipated game from EA that I really want to see, and I think they're going to do a really big deep dive on this game. I think they're going to do a deep dive into different javelins that they have in the game. We did see that new javelin that they revealed in the last trailer that they did very slightly, so I really expect to see lots of things around that. I want to see some customization for your armor. I want to see new weapons. I want to see how the flying mechanic in the game is going to work, how the co-op is going to work. Is the co-op matchmaking? I want to see all of these things, because the one thing they need to do with this game is really get the hype meter to 11, because right now a lot of people are skeptical about where this game is going to be sitting at, because they don't know exactly what the monetization of the game is going to be. It's going to be a $60 game right out of the box, so are they really going to be adding a lot of loot boxes to the game? It's just going to be customizations, or is it going to be some things that you can do with weapon balancing and stuff like that? But before we move over to the next game, another thing about Anthem I want to know about is the multiplayer. How is the co-op going to work in the game? We already know it's going to be drop in, drop out, but what about the multiplayer? What about the PvP side of the game? This is something I'm really interested in, because that is one part of the game of Destiny that I enjoy really the most. I do love the raids, and I do love the single player campaign stuff that you can do in the game with your friends co-op. That is something that right now we don't know the answer in Anthem. How is that expression of skill going to be displayed in a third person action shooter? I know Gears of War is one game that does it, but when you're talking about javelins, jetpacks, suits, and everything like that, how are you going to mingle that all together in a co-op fashion around an objective type game for PvP? If that's even in the cards for the game. I know I'm really looking forward to something like that, and hope that is implemented in the game, and I definitely hope they show that off in the game. And just little other tidbits, like how are these like raid-like encounters and some of these side quests, and how are they organically put into the world? I know they're not going to answer all of these questions, but these are just a few of them that I have questions about and that I want to see, and those could definitely get me more hype for the game before it comes out next year. Now, if we move over to Battlefield 5, I am a huge Battlefield fan. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 are some of my favorite multiplayer games that I've ever played when it came to just first-person shooters. And the one thing that I didn't like about Battlefield 1 was just the weapon system got really bland. And that's mostly due to just the era that they're playing in. There really wasn't that many exotic weapons that you could really use during that time period. Now that they move forward in the timeline in World War II, there's a lot more things they can do with the game. But one thing that I really want to them to fix is just the grenade spam. That is one thing that really turns off a lot of people about the game, and just have more destructibility in the game. I do like how they talked about how you can refortify areas of the map that have been battle damaged before and build them back up. And that's going to be something that I'm looking forward to in their play events when they had those 64 on 64 play events on PC, where they're actually talking about all of the different new things that are going to be in the game. I want to see how people take advantage of that, how it's utilized, how do you actually do it in the first place. Another thing I want them to talk about is co-op. Is there any other modes that you could play with your friends in Battlefield 5? You know, I want to see co-op actually extended over to the single player in some instances. I know that's a big long shot on this because most of the Battlefield games haven't had any type of co-op mode like that, but I definitely hope they actually implement something like that, and they want to save that as a surprise to let you know, like, hey, now you can play single player campaign co-op all the way through with one of your friends. That would be something that would be very special, very intimate, and you can actually enjoy the game with somebody else other than just running through the campaign by yourself, because these single player campaigns aren't really, they're story driven to an extent, but they're more experiences, and I kind of want to experience that with somebody else if I can, because it just really helps with just the camaraderie that you get in the game and makes you want to just jump into that multiplayer session just like any other game, because we all know the single player basically just gets you ready for the multiplayer. All the systems are pretty much the same, and you're just learning how to play the game organically so you can take it over to the multiplayer server. And last but not least, we have the Madden reveal. Now, Madden, they always add little bitty things to the game. I'm not even as huge of a Madden fan as I was in the past, but the new long shot game mode did get me excited last year, and I hope they iterate on that even more. I hope to see more story driven elements in it. I'd like to see it to be a little bit longer than it was before. I would also like to see some decision based gameplay into the game so it can actually impact different playthroughs as you play through it, so you can literally tailor your experience and it be different from everybody else's. They haven't announced anything about this game other than the fact that the Hall of Fame edition will have Terrell Owens on the cover, which I believe is who it's going to be. So it's a lot of open space for them to actually talk about this game. The new NBA Live is going to probably be a part of that conversation too, so I expect EA Sports to really show up and talk about all of their different sports games, but I definitely just want to see more improvements to long shot and just the ability to actually tailor your game the way you want to tailor it when it comes to the conversation and decision basis that they make in that game. So guys, this is what I'm looking forward to from EA at their play event today, starting off E3. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you enjoy E3. Take it all in. This is like Christmas for gamers. You know, this is a chance for you to get excited for some of the games that's coming out that you may have not even known about, or just find out more information on games that are actually coming out in the near future. So guys, like I always say, thanks for watching my video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications, gonna let you know the next time my videos go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week, and I'm gonna talk to you in your next video. Peace.